Okay, this is an instructional video that I'm using with Robert E. Lee High School. I teach Family Consumer Science. My name is Jean Goss, and I'm going to show you a follow-up video of what you can do with yo-yos. I have another video earlier that I produced to show you how to make videos, and then this is just a few items that you can make with them. I'm going to start with getting a close-up shot of a pillow that really started it all, and that's a pillow made out of aprons. I went through a little fetish where I collected aprons, and I had bought a lot off of eBay of about a dozen aprons, and when I got them in, they were full of cigarette holes and burned, and I was like so frustrated. I didn't spend much money on them, but just the fact that somebody would sell it and it'd be such a mess. And I washed them and I threw them in the corner of my room, and I was just disgusted. I didn't want to fool with them. And when I went shopping for aprons again on eBay, I ran across a picture of a pillow similar to this, and I had never seen fabric circles like this before, and I was like, oh my goodness, what is that? I just instantly fell in love with them. And so I tried for several weeks to copy it. I put the picture on my desktop, and I looked through it and looked at it and dissected it and tried everything I could never get them to look like the picture. And then one afternoon I was in my pastor's home, B.H. McCoy, in Port Arthur, Texas, and I was visiting with my pastor's wife, and I explained to her while we were chatting, and she just reared her head back and just laughed and laughed, and she said, "Oh honey, those are yo-yos, those old as I am." I'd never heard the word, and I couldn't even get home quick enough, to Google it and see what they were, and I found instructions, and the rest is history. I've just been making yo-yos ever since. And I finally figured out it's not so much the yo-yos that I'm consumed with as it is fabric. I love, the texture, the colors, and the feel, and just everything, about fabric. I'm just really fascinated with it. So working with yo-yos and leftover scraps helps me, to quench that always needing another piece of fabric kind of thing. So anyway, it was a lot of fun. I took those old aprons and cut them all up in pieces, and I felt justified after I made something out of that mess that I got off eBay. Okay, we'll back it up a little bit and turn it, and I'll show you a couple more pieces. The next one, if you'll look in the background, there's a pillow that during the summer was about the only time I can do this now that I'm teaching. I ran across a fabric that was kind of shiny, and it was 4th of July-ish. I think that's when I saw it. But anyway, I made a yellow yo-yo pillow out of that. And then the item right beneath it is actually a yo-yo corsage. And I will make another video on how to make that corsage. It's really fun. You use the yo-yo pieces and ribbon, and you can make a corsage for someone that won't die, and they can wear it over and over again at special times. Okay, and then the next one is very special to me. It's the sewing machine cover that's back behind this pillow. If I can zero in on it, I don't know if you can see it because the two fabrics are kind of alike, but it's actually a cover for a sewing machine. We had a friend in Port Arthur that taught in the Christian school, United Christian Academy, Sister Doge, and she got cancer, and just literally taught in the school till she died. Anyway, after she passed away, one of the sisters in the church gave me her box of sewing items, and when I opened the box, just broke my heart. Those last few dresses that she wore continually, which is all she could fit into, the cancer her body was swollen and everything, but those two dresses were laying right on top. The last two things we ever saw her in were just there. It was, not anything I wanted to wear. It was just a sentimental thing, and I just couldn't part with it. And then I got the bright idea, I'll cut it up into yo-yos and I'll make something out of it. So I cut the dresses up and made a little bit smaller yo-yo than I normally do, and made a sewing machine cover for my sewing machine. And just, it's a sentimental thing. So if you have fabric or pieces of clothing from somebody that meant a lot to you, or from some, that means a lot to other people too, that would be a nice way to make a gift and, to help remember them. Okay, the next item is what I do with a lot of the fabric when I do purchase a piece, which is make pillows and doilies that match, and I use them as gifts, and I try to keep a couple of them made up in my closet. The hardest thing is remembering who I've given a yo-yo pillow to and who I have not. So that's funny. I try not to give anybody more than one. I'm sure they don't really need them, but I sure enjoy making them. The last one that I'll show you, I did not make. I actually purchased this off eBay, but just so you can see some of the things that you can do. This is someone appliqued on a piece of fabric and turned the little pink yo-yos, leftover scraps, into a pink poodle. And I thought it was really cute. And I have a few other pieces like this that I've won off eBay and framed up, and I use them. So anyway, that's my yo-yo fashions ideas, and I have some other things I may make another video, but again, these are some things that you can make gifts and keepsakes and out of yo-yos. Thank you.